Today, we're diving into something that might feel, well, a little too familiar for a lot of us. It's called the Fawn response. And trust me, it goes way beyond just being a people pleaser.
So let's just get right to it. Does the very idea of saying no to someone make your stomach just clench up? Do you find yourself saying yes to things you really don't want to do just to keep the peace? If you're nodding your head right now, I really want you to hear this. You are not weak. You're not too nice. What you're experiencing is probably a deeply ingrained survival mechanism, something your brain actually figured out to keep you safe. So what's really happening under the surface? Well, we're about to pull back the curtain on a hidden trauma response that so many of us mistake for just being, well, agreeable. You know, when we think about reacting to a threat, what comes to mind? It's always fight or flight, right? You either stand your ground and fight, or you run away as fast as you can. We all know that one. But here's the thing. Fight or flight is only half the story. It turns out our bodies are wired with 4 core trauma responses, not just 2. And the other 2 are incredibly important. So yeah, you've got fight or flight, then there's freeze. You know, like a deer in headlights, you just shut down. And then there's the one we're here to talk about, fawn. This is the instinct to try and please or appease the source of danger to avoid getting hurt. At its absolute core, fawning is a survival strategy. It's not a choice. It's a deep-seated neurological pattern. It's your brain basically saying, okay, if I can just make this person happy, if I can just give them what they want, maybe they won't hurt me. Maybe I'll be safe. It's literally a negotiation for safety. And this is the real kicker. For a child in a scary environment, this was a brilliant adaptation. It worked. It kept you safe when fighting or fleeing wasn't an option. But now, as an adult, that same programming, that same software that once protected you is actually causing harm in your life.
So how does this actually show up in our everyday lives? Let's take a look at some of the really common signs of fawning.
Take a look at these and just see if any of them ring a bell. Are you always saying sorry, even for things that aren't your fault? Do you feel like you've kind of lost yourself in your relationships, like your own likes and dislikes have faded away? Do you carry the weight of everyone else's feelings? If you do, you're definitely not alone.
And this constant self-abandonment, it comes with a really high price tag. We're talking about total burnout, a quiet resentment that just builds and builds, and this painful feeling of losing who you are. It can even lead to attracting relationships that exploit this pattern, which just keeps the whole exhausting cycle going. Now, you might be sitting there thinking, hold on a second, isn't this just being kind? Am I not supposed to be a nice person? That is such an important question, and understanding the difference is a total game changer. Okay, look at this. This is the whole key. Genuine kindness comes from a place of choice. It feels good. It's energizing. Fawning, that comes from a place of fear and obligation. It's a debt you feel like you have to pay. The easiest way to tell the difference? Check in with yourself. Kindness fills you up. Fawning drains you every single time. So, if this is hitting home for you, I want you to take a deep breath because there is so much hope. You are not stuck with this forever. Healing is absolutely possible, and it all starts with a few small, manageable steps. Look, we're not aiming for a massive personality transplant overnight. It's about small, brave actions. First, just practice the pause. Someone asks for something, your new default answer is, let me check and get back to you. That's it. Then start small. What's one tiny thing you actually prefer today? Coffee, not tea. And finally, start practicing tiny no's in safe situations. Every little no builds that muscle. Now, I have to be really honest with you about this part. When you first start setting these tiny boundaries, you are probably going to feel guilty. Your nervous system is going to scream at you, warning, danger, this is not safe. I need you to know that's normal. That's just the old wiring. It's actually a sign that you're making progress. I absolutely love this perspective. That fawning part of you, it's not the enemy. It was your bodyguard. It did its job perfectly. So instead of fighting it, you can actually thank it for its service,
for keeping you safe when you needed it. And then gently let it know that you've got it from here. It's time for a little software update.
So, as we close this out, I want to leave you with this one question. Just really think about it. Who could you be if you weren't afraid to say no? What could you build? What relationships would you have? That person, that authentic you, they're not some far-off fantasy. They are right there, just waiting for you to find your voice again.